Judge, Mr. Beath sent a document for
Right,
Miss.
I was just looking at that.
Okay.
This YouTube thing is really slow logging on.
Judge, Mr. Beath sent a document.
All right, there we go. Okay.
Then there's going to be a translator on Manuel Fernandez.
Okay.
Interpreter. It'll be Mr. Cifuentes again.
Okay.
So I am back.
Okay. Is Mr. Sandoval at the annex or downtown?
He's downtown, ma'am, and he's ready.
That's him.
Okay. All right, then do we have the court reporter on here yet? No.
Let me message you, Judge.
Okay.
And Your Honor, on this plea, I sent your court the federal document showing his federal sentence because we're part of the plea. We were going to ask for the court to consider his federal time, and I sent you his judgment, and he got 10 months in federal prison. I just want to make sure.
How much does he have on this time?
Well, it's probably about 5 days because he got out, and I was his attorney for this case, and then he got picked up by the federal government, so he couldn't go to the hearings. And a warrant ultimately issued for him, but he was already in federal custody and he remained in federal custody until his release. And we thought he was going to be transferred back over to the state upon his release because there was a warrant at KPS for missing the hearings from being in federal custody. But he was released, and then the moment he got released, he called me. He's like, "We got to take care of this." And we started working with your court coordinator to schedule this plea and get him booked. And the state was in agreement with crediting him for his federal time because it coincided with this case, Your Honor. But I don't think he was formally booked on the KPS because of how the federal custody was working.
Okay, well, I will give him credit anytime after the warrant was issued, but not before.
Oh, that's fine, Your Honor. That would be much more.
All right.
I'm ready, Judge.
Okay. Court calls a case of the state of Texas versus Maximiliano Sandoval, cause number 2020-C0437-6. Go. This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council Judge's statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus. May I have announcement of counsel?
Hunter Griffin for the state. The state is ready.
Joseph Heath, Your Honor, on behalf of the defense, we are ready to proceed.
You are Maximiliano Sandoval?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear affirm testimony may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Sandoval?
Yes, ma'am.
Charged with the offense of assault, family violence alleged to have occurred May 10th, 2020 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
I plead guilty.
Any priors, Mr. Griffin?
Mr. Sandoval doesn't have any prior assaultive history, although he does have the theft of mail that he served federal time on.
All right. The court will follow the state's recommendation, find you guilty, sentence you to 45 days plus court costs,
In addition, the court will make a family violence finding and you'll receive credit on everything for any time you have served. Do you know the date the warrant was issued, Mr. Reith?
Yeah, Your Honor, it looks like, I'm looking at the court file now. It looks like the capias was issued on 10/7/2021.
Then you will receive credit for any time you served since 10/7/2021 on this case as well. Anything further, counsel?
Your Honor, do I need to provide the court with those, or your clerk with the dates he was in custody, just so we know how much he was in?
Yeah.
I can tell you very quickly. He served from 8/26/21 to 6/10/2022. So he would have served. He was released from federal custody on 6/10/22 and went in on 8/26/21. So he has well over the amount needed because the warrant, the NISI was issued 10/20/21, and he wasn't released until June of 2022.
Okay. Anything else?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Nothing more.
Nothing from the
Okay.
state, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye.
And now we're just waiting for attorneys on the other two cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. There is Mr. Avelar, so let me turn on the interpreter function. Hmm. Okay, pick your language.
Sí.
All right. Court called the case of the state of Texas versus Manuel Fernandez, cause number 2022-0C0-1387.
This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council Judge's statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus.
May I have an announcement of counsel?
Hunter Griffin for the state of Texas, ready to proceed.
And Daniel Avelar for Manuel Fernandez. Good morning.
Good morning. You are Manuel Fernandez?
Sí.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Okay.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Fernandez?
No.
Have you discussed the immigration consequences of a plea of guilty on this case with your attorney?
Sí.
And has he told you this is a deportable case or not?
Al parecer sí que me van a deportar.
All right, and knowing that, are you sure you wish to go forward with your plea of guilty today?
Sí.
All right. Charged with the offense of assault, family violence alleged to have occurred April 21st, 2022 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Pues, ya firmé la hoja que me dio mi abogado. Yo diría que no soy inocente, pero no sé cómo está la cosa.
If you don't want to plead guilty today, that's okay, Mr. Fernandez. We can set you for trial. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You may be excused, Mr. Cifuentes.
And
may I be excused as well?
Por favor.
Yes, sir.
Sí, no, pues estoy de acuerdo con lo que me dijo el abogado del tiempo. ¿Sí me entiende? De lo que le firmé al abogado. De lo del tiempo. Que lo pago con tiempo.
It doesn't sound to me, sir, that you are pleading guilty. So I'm going to reset your case and give you some time to talk to your lawyers. Thank you very much. You may be excused. May I have Ms. Quintana, please?
Okay.
And may I be excused as well, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Your Honor. It's coming right off.
Thank you. All right.
Morning, Your Honor.
Judge, is this another plea? I apologize. It's just not on my docket.
Yes, they
Okay, no
added it
problem.
on late yesterday.
No problem. I'll get all the info when you call out the case.
Okay, thank
Thanks,
you.
Judge.
I don't believe we need an interpreter, do we?
No, Your Honor, we don't.
Okay. All right, you may be excused, Mr. Cifuentes. Court calls the case of the state of Texas versus Carmelita Quintana, cause number 2022-0C01568. Just get the recording going.
This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council Judge's statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus.
May I have an announcement of counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Guadalupe Lopez Lozano for the state. The state is ready to proceed.
Good morning, Your Honor. George Driscoll for Ms. Carmelita Quintana, and we are ready.
You are Carmelita Quintana? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Somebody want a message downtown? They may not have turned on their interpreter function.
Yes, ma'am, let me call them.
We're on, Your Honor.
Okay. You are Carmelita Quintana?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear a firm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Ms. Quintana?
Yes, ma'am.
Charged for the offense of assault alleged to occur July 9th, 2020 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, ma'am, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Any priors, state?
Yes, Your Honor. Her criminal history is an assault in 2001 that she pled guilty to, an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon that was deferred in 2002, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon that was dismissed in 2003, and pending is an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and a forgery that is included with the plea terms in this case for the felony that is set to plea tomorrow.
Okay. That being the case, the court will follow the state's recommendation, find you guilty, Ms. Quintana, sentence you to 180 days plus court costs with credit for all time served on everything. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor. Thank you.
Apologize. Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you may be excused. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
That
good day.
concludes our jail docket. My staff, thank you, Ms. Money.
Thank
You're
you
welcome,
again
Judge.
for,
Good to see you. Bye-bye.
Likewise,
thank you all
take
for
care.
putting Ms. Quintana on the docket today. We very much appreciate that.
Sure, anytime.
Thank you.
All right, then we will see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Honor.